Hello and welcome to Gamer for Master of None, and we are now back on our mobile gamer series, trying out different mobile games, and today we are going to go through Haikyuu Fly High. As you might be able to tell, this is based on an anime series from Shonen Jump and Toho Animation, Haikyuu, and is published by Grindiness International. As a casual volleyball player and also a fan of the Haikyuu series, I have high hopes for this game. You start the game off with an introduction with Hinata's junior school team with Sugara as a lone setter. As you can see, you can select where to serve, and to serve you just wait until the ball lands in either perfect or normal and then just press serve. From then on, I guess the game transitions to turn-based strategy, where you decide who leads the block and then who does the final attack. Each of these actions will use stamina, and more powerful moves such as ultimates would use more. As you would expect, you cannot just keep spamming the ultimate as there is a cooldown. With the default settings, when you do an ultimate, there will be an animation from the anime which plays showing the ultimate. The thing is that it doesn't actually adjust for the position of the player. So for example, Tanaka here is attacking from the right side, but the animation is actually of him attacking from the left side. I don't particularly like that, so I just turn it off and it's better. Yes! It makes the gameplay a little bit less interrupted by the animations, and it also means you can also see from different angles as well. Okay. Not to say it hasn't got its problems. For example, this slide attack from Hinata, if we are doing a slide attack in real life, it wouldn't look like that. To be honest, the slide attack wouldn't even be an option. The last mechanic of the main gameplay is Team Morale Awakening. As you can see, the player of Datecore is shining, and our team also just activated Team Morale Awakening, which essentially means that all the stats are boosted. From player level 7 onwards, you can enable autoplay, meaning that this essentially becomes an idle game and you don't have to do anything to actually play the game. Personally, I think you should at least have to play the stage once to enable autoplay, but that's just me. The final aspect in gameplay is that once you reach a certain point, I think that's player level 12, you can unlock this overhead mode where you'll no longer see any animations. I'm not sure what the use case for this is. I guess it conserves some battery with less effects, but this would not be a mode that I would be wanting to use personally. In certain game modes, you can also quick clear once you have achieved 3 stars in the mode, essentially letting you farm material really quickly. Right, I think we've talked about the gameplay mechanics side of things enough, so let's have a look at how they earn money. Gacha, obviously. So as you progress through the game, complete beginner missions, campaign missions, etc, you will earn rewards like recruit tickets and crystals where you can pull characters. The first pull where you get Hinata is free, and it also shows you that you can change your players around to create the best lineup. I just normally use the auto lineup function, which takes into account where your strongest players are, as well as any team up bonuses. For the initial newcomer recruits, you are guaranteed one SSR character where you can reset it up to 10 times. I didn't particularly care about who the meta is, as I was still having a look around the game, but I just reset it once and got Tanaka as an initial goal to just fill in Karasuno characters. As you can see, there are many banners for different characters, and really as a free-to-play player, you probably don't have much chance of getting the characters that you want. Upgrading the characters themselves are fairly straightforward. You use EXP that you've earned during play, and once you reach the level cap, you can then use other characters to grow the character that you're trying to level up. I haven't explored too far with this because the maximum level cap that you can get for each character depends on your account level, and I haven't gotten to account where I can max one of characters either. But I can imagine this to be a very grindy process. Interestingly, they have put in a class type system in the game, which is associated with your setter, which just means for certain attacks or actions, you may be at a advantage or disadvantage against another specialty.
Is block. If deploy a setter with a quick attack specialty.
Other than recruiting playable characters, the other thing you can recruit is memory. You can consider this kind of like equipment, which can boost a bunch of different stats as well as having an exclusive effect, which is separated by the positions. So if you have a team of 6, you're going to have quite a few different memories for your team to be fully powered up. That compounding with the need of having different teams, which means you are going to have multiple different players using multiple different memories. This to me just feels like another money grab. The last thing you can upgrade are the skills, but I haven't figured out how to upgrade those. Outside of the main gameplay, there is also a story mode which not only gives you fully dubbed lines.
Why? What is... No, it's got... Why did you come to this tournament?
But also recreates what happens in anime as gameplay.
It's all you, Hina! I may be on the short side, but I can jump high to make up for it. Higher than any wall!
Like many anime mobile games, there is kind of a slice-to-life element to it where things are a bit more cutesy and not too focused on the story or gameplay. There are a few mini games, and this one is exercising. It's kind of like if you're going on a run and you've got different actions and you can gain in-game item in this. You can play Junkin with Kyoko from time to time, which might give you some EXP points, or if you win you might get another extra present. You can also play the slowest game of one-on-one volleyball between the crews of Hinata and Kageyama. With the difficulty does increase as you get more points, but no. And there's also a quiz that you can do, which if you get 60% or more, you can get some items and EXPs and crystals. It's a little bit about the game itself, a little bit about the anime, and a little bit about volleyball in general. Hidoka also has her own minigame, which is a silhouette guess, so you just look at the shadow and guess who the character is. I mostly just guess based on their hairstyle. One final little thing to talk about is the base, and essentially is like Sims, I guess, where you kind of set up the environment for different characters and then at some point they will give you gifts. So you can set up the common room, the training room, the study room, etc, etc. It's just a little fun addition, so you can personalize the world that the characters are in, and you can maybe also see some cute interactions and just chibi forms of the characters that you like. This being a mobile game, there's going to be lots of events and different shops and different skins that you can get. This is obviously one of the ways that they're going to get you to spend money. If you do like this gameplay, if you do like collecting different characters in different stages and making your own dream team in Haikyuu, then go for it. This is just not for me. This game doesn't really draw me in. The gameplay is not great. The amount of characters there is overwhelming. The amount of banners is overwhelming. The amount of events and ads to try and get you to spend money is just too much. So for me, this is a pass. This is not going to stay in my games list. But let me know your thoughts if you have played this game. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next video of Gamers of 4 Master of None. Bye!